What's up, guys? This is macOSXHD. Sorry I haven't made a video very long time, but I've been very busy with school and off-season workouts and stuff. But basically, I'm going to have an installation video of the Ghost Armor. I know I may be a little bit late on this, but other people have done it, but I just got mine replaced and I'm doing it myself so you guys can watch. So basically, Ghost Armor is like the equivalent of an invisible shield, but it's at my mall, so that's what I did, and I went and got it. So Ghost Armor, basically the other one kept falling off, and they installed it the first time, so they just gave me the material for free, if you can't see that by the crappy camera. This would be the front, this would be the back, this would be the Verizon part, because the Verizon phone is slightly different than the AT&T one, so that's about it, and let's get started. First, you might want to have some like kind of eye clear, just clean your phone off, make sure it's clean, very clean, a microfiber, some soapy water, and the shield, of course, and your phone. Turn it off and make sure it's very clean. So first off, we're going to start with the front. The home button was left on, so when they took it off, so that's fine. Don't let this thing peel back on itself either, because if it does, then you're done. So get it a little bit wet. And then you just want to lay it down gently on your phone. You might want to use the center button, and just the holes on the phone to lay it down gently. Get it down like that. And then you might want a squeegee or something. You might want to use a microfiber. Make sure you get it down good. Apply a little bit pressure so that it might stay down. And you want to let it sit there for a couple minutes, so that's what we're going to do. So, in the meantime, I'll just edit this out so you guys won't see this. Be back in a few. Okay, now for the back. Spray a little bit on. A little bit of eye clear. Get out your local Apple store. Any really electronic cleaner type thing. And just for you guys, for my review impressions of this, I've had this for since I've got my phone when I came back into town, because I got this phone out of town, and it held up pretty nicely. Like, it fell off in a couple places, but other than that, it felt good. And just from seeing that first one, you guys may have seen, get the suds out the way so it doesn't have like direct soap bubbles on it. So it's just more like water and soap solution dissolved. And you guys might see a couple videos, a couple comments in the comment section about people that know me or something. They're retarded. Don't mind anything they say. They're really dumb. People that go to my school or anything, but whatever, forget them. Fuck them. Excuse me for the language. So yeah. Sorry about that. Here. So we're going to lay this down. Using the camera hole as our guideline, and just let it fall down into place. Set it there. Let the adhesive, form performance bonds, let it stick to the back of the phone. In terms of which iPhone do I like better in terms of Verizon slash AT&T phone, well, my overall usage, I found the AT&T one to be slightly faster for whatever reason. Maybe it's because a lot of people have Verizon iPhones, or the network is pretty tied up on Verizon, but I think the AT&T one is a little bit faster generally, because my friend has the Verizon iPhone. Multiple friends have the Verizon iPhone, and so majority definitely people from AT&T have the iPhone, but in the end of the day, they're both iPhones. They both do the same things. Verizon has a little bit more of an upside when it comes to mobile hotspot, but in terms of physical attributes and stuff, they're pretty similar. I don't know why Apple decided to come out with the new Verizon iPhone such in the middle of the year, because it really seems like all those people are going to be screwed over when the new iPhone comes out. But I think that the new iPhone will come out within a couple months, but I think it might be having a little later release date than normal. So that's just a heads up. So if you guys are really planning on going to buy an iPhone, I'd wait at this instant. If you're AT&T, I'd wait. Verizon, I'm not sure, because they might do the same thing and like release it halfway, or they might just release the phone completely later and make it fair for everyone. So yeah, now you guys can see it molded on. Within a couple of days, all the little bubbles underneath will go away, but this one seems to do a little bit better of a job when it comes to bubbles when you're applying it than other shields, because I used to have the invisible shield for my old iPhone, which is somewhere around here. Maybe if you guys are good enough, I'll give away that phone. I'm not sure. It's not like I really need it right now. So just find a way to get it to line up perfectly how you want it. As you can see, I've adjusted it a couple times, but it got more and more tacky every single time, so that's a good sign. So next we're going to do the sides. Make sure the sides of the phone are very clean. And this is where the iPhone differs from the Verizon one. As you can see here, you might not be able to see, but on the AT&T one, it has one for the volume rocker right there, and that long piece is in the top corner. But on the Verizon one, they just have the long piece, and it's a little bit longer because the volume rocker is moved down a bit, so is the silencer switch. And there's no line up here. But basically, other than that, these phones are identical when it comes to dimensions and everything. So make sure you choose the right one when you do this. So we're going to go for the long piece. So now we're just going to lay that on the phone. Just blew on it to get a little bit of debris out of there. These corners are very vital when it comes to laying it down. So your first time, you better get it down. And just so you guys know, while you're doing this, let your phone turn off. Let your phone be off. Really doesn't matter, and it's not worth it to risk making it like electrocute itself or something, electrocute yourself, or just break the phone in general over a couple text messages that you could get. So okay, that's that side. Let's go for the other one really quick. So get the other side. This one's broken into two, so it goes right there and goes along this thing. So this would be for the top half, and the other one will be for the very top. So let's dip this in here. Be able to lay it down nicely. Oh, whoops, that goes down here. That makes sense. And then just get this other long piece. This really is not that hard. I find this a little bit easier than the invisible shield insulation. Seems a lot less thing. And I was gonna do best skins ever, but I ordered that and it never ever came. It was probably the cheapest thing that's out there. It's only $6, but $6 or $7. But in the end, it's not really worth it because it never came. So I'm stuck using this thing. So I paid $25, and then from they have like a lifetime warranty where you can go. They'll take the thing off your phone so that you just don't get it and then give it out to people. But they take the shield off your phone, and basically you can, whenever the shield breaks off or something, you can go to the dealer and they will give you the materials, and they could do the installation for about $10 or $15, but I decided to try this out on my own, so it's fun. Sorry about that, the camera just died. Not a good sign. Bad luck. But anyway, what I was saying is the benefit of having the invisible shield and silicone case is better because you can just, you know, stick it on there with the silicone case and everything will be fine, versus having a hard case that when you take it on and off will provide a little bit of trouble, one, and also damage your phone in the end. Some people suggest like sticking these things on as like stickers because they're so small, but that's how they rub off faster, and adhesive isn't activated by the water solution. So I think it's just a good idea to put it on like you normally would, like everything else. Oh, that's what you said. No, that was a bad one. But for this last piece, it goes on top. And line it up with the hole. That's what she said. I know, I don't care. And then when you're done, leave it out there to dry for a couple hours, I would say. Do not put it in the case for a while though. So at the end, this is what your phone should look like. And this piece came off. Whoop-de-doo. But yeah, that looks good. So basically that's how your phone should look when you're done. Thanks for watching. This has been a macOS X HD video. I'm about to be making some more videos because summer